Hi guys, Victoria here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you the third episode of How to Save Money on Groceries series, and I'm starting to focus my attention to each specific grocery store in Austria. Today's focus is going to be on Spar, which is a chain and has multiple different varieties of stores. They have Spar, Eurospar, Interspar, and Spar Gourmet that I know of here in Vienna. But depending on where in Austria you are, a different version of this store might be available for you. And this is going to be important because not all the sales are available in all the types of Spar stores. So some sales are specific to the specific type of Spar, either Eurospar, Interspar, Spar Gourmet, or Spar. And some discounts, they apply across all Spar stores. So this is one of the first things you will have to pay attention to when it comes to the Spar group. So today I'm bringing you tips on how I save money on groceries when it comes to the Spar group. My preferred Spar store is Eurospar because that's what I have closest to me. It is just a short walk for me to go there, so obviously that's my first choice. The first thing I would like to talk about are the flyers of Spar. As you know from the previous episodes of this series, I always pay attention to the flyers of the stores and make sure that I make use of the sales that make sense for me. If there are items on sale that I anyway like to buy, that I use frequently, then I definitely make use of those discounts. And I usually buy multiples if something is on a good discounted price. And for me to be able to know what is a good price and what is not a good price, I just need to know the average prices, the prices between the stores for the same product, and just in general be aware of how much a certain item normally costs and what is considered as a good sale price and what is not. When it comes to the flyers of the Spar group, they are all available online at their website. It is under Aktionen and Flugblätter, so discounts and flyers is the menu point under which you can find on their website the discounts. What you have to pay attention to here is that there is a lot of flyers. Depending on which day of the week you go to this website, you will find different things on it. There might be more or less that you can see. First of all, you have to make sure to select the correct region within Austria where you live, because the discounts are different across the country. So the flyers might vary between the Bundesländer, between the regions. I live in Vienna, so I always make sure that the website shows the discounts and the flyers which applies in Vienna. They have, as I mentioned, all these different kind of stores. You can actually filter across them. So if you have a Eurospar around you, you can just click to Eurospar and then you will be brought the Eurospar flyer. If you want to go to Interspar, you will be brought to the Interspar flyer, so you can filter them out or you can see all together here. On the top of the flyer, it tells you in which store each flyer applies. So this flyer is both for Spar, Eurospar and Interspar. This one is specifically for Interspar and this one is specifically for Eurospar. And these two are for Spar Gourmet. So there are slight variations between them. Then there are also special flyers. Normally they have the Monatsparer. So you can see now two of them because we are reaching the end point of the previous month and the beginning of the next month. Below the flyer you can see the dates between which the discounts apply. So this is from Thursday, the 11th of January until Wednesday, 7th of February. So today is actually Wednesday. So this one still applies today, but from tomorrow on, it's gonna be this other one for another month between Thursday, the 8th of February until Wednesday, the 6th of March. It's gonna be this flyer, which is applicable. The same goes for this flyer. This is for next week starting on Thursday, and this is for last week, which ended today or which is going to end today. So you need to be aware of the sales cycle as well in Spar In the Spar group, as you can see, the sales cycles are starting always on Thursday, and then they are applicable for 1, 2, or 4 weeks. For example, this one here, which is applicable for all 3 stores, Spar, Eurospar and Interspar, this started last Thursday, already a week ago, and lasts until next Wednesday, so this applies for 2 weeks. While this flyer, which applies for the same store, starts tomorrow and is also until Wednesday the next week, so this is only for 1 week. This is valid only for 1 week. Same with Interspar. They have one which is between 1st and 14th, and then another one which is from 8th and 14th. So you always have to make sure that you look at the correct flyer for the correct time when you are going to the store. Let's say I'm putting together my shopping list today, but I'm going tomorrow. That would mean that I should not look at flyers which expire today, which is, for example, the Monatssparer. Then you can see these huge minus 25% signs on the front of the first page of the flyer, which are very obvious. These are usually the weekend sales. These minus 25% signs, they mark the product categories which are on sale on Friday and Saturday of one specific given weekend. So this one, for example, applied last week. Let me open it. This applied on the 2nd and the 3rd of February for spirits and snack items like chips and crisps, and then also champagne, prosecco and cider. While this weekend, the coming weekend between the 9th and 10th, they have another sales cycle for the weekend. On 9th and 10th of February, they have a sale minus 25% on all beer products and all frozen fish and sea products. In Interspar, this coming weekend, they will also have beer, the frozen fish and sea products, as well as shoes and travel bags and backpacks. Because they also have, in Interspar, they also sell more of the non-grocery or non-essential things as well. It's a bigger store, they have a bigger variety of random things as well. There is, however, one exception to the sales cycle, which is, as I mentioned, usually starting on Thursday and ends on Wednesday, either the week after or 2 weeks later or in 4 weeks, so a month later, which are the fruits and vegetables. What I noticed is that usually the fruits and vegetables, the sales cycle lasts from Monday to Saturday. So you actually don't know, unless you go to the store, which fruits and vegetables are on sale from Monday to Wednesday, because the flyer only comes out for the next week's sales on Wednesday. So the flyer comes out, and then on the last page of the flyer, you see this fruits and vegetables, and it says, this one is only valid until the 10th of February, which is Saturday, although the whole flyer itself is from Thursday until Wednesday the next week on the 14th. But the vegetables are only until Saturday, and they already started on Monday, actually. So if I go today, which is Wednesday, even though this flyer only applies from Thursday, the 8th of February, what I noticed is that the vegetables, fruits and vegetables, are actually already on sale days before. So I think, I'm pretty sure it's from Monday to Saturday. These vegetable and fruit prices will not be available next Monday, even though the rest of the sales within this flyer will be, not all of them, but most of them. Not confusing at all, and this is why you need this video, to learn all these important things that you need to pay attention to. So when it comes to the weekend sales, as I mentioned, there are these special categories that go on sale on Fridays and Saturdays with minus 25% off. Then there are some items which are already discounted throughout the whole period of this sales cycle, so from Thursday to Wednesday. For example, if you buy 3 packages of these fish sticks from Iglo, they are $3.99 per package instead of $5.99 during this whole sales cycle from Thursday to Wednesday. You have to buy 3 for that. And And on the weekends, on Friday and Saturday, you also get an additional discount, this minus 25% off. So instead of the $3.99 per package, you pay $2.99, but only if you buy 3. So you have to make sure to pay attention to that as well. Oops, I clicked on something I didn't want to. And the same here with the Budweiser, for example. If you buy 6 cans of Budweiser during the whole week, it's gonna be 99 cents per can instead of 1.49. But if you buy it during Friday or Saturday, if you buy 6 cans, you will get a price of 74 cents instead of the 99 or the 1.49. So it's practically half price. So you can make use of these double discounts within those groups, within those categories that are on a minus 25% discount on the weekends. Then they have other types of sales. For example, you can see here they have this 2+2 or 3+1. So if you buy this kind of bakery product, if you get 4, then you pay for only 2 basically. You have to get 4 and your price will be half price. Here you get, if you get 4, then you get a price for 1.49 instead of 1.99, but you have to get a minimum of 4. And you can see these 2+2, 3+1, 1+1 stickers or kind of like markers throughout the flyer here as well. If you buy 3, then you pay for 2. Here, if you buy 6, you pay for 4. Here, if you buy 6, you pay for 3. So this is half price. This is also half price. If you buy 2, you pay for 1. Same for here. So everywhere where it's like 3+3, 1+1, 2+2, it's half price, but you have to get a minimum of 4 for the Oreos, for example. Here it is 2+1, so you get 1 for free. Here it's 12+12, so you get even 12 cans for free. For 29 cents a can, you get some budget energy drink. I don't recommend you to drink that, but if you're into that kind of thing, you definitely have a very, very, very good deal here. So I do like to make use of these bulk sales on specific items that I also purchase myself. It will be kind of a game of luck because not every week you will have things on discount which you usually buy, that you actually consume, that you actually like. So for example, for me, this beer discount at this time of my life, it's not very relevant because I don't drink beer. These frozen fish and frozen sea products might be interesting. I might take a look. Bakery products are also not super interesting at the moment for me. So I may or may not be lucky with things that I am going to buy, because just because something is on sale, I'm not going to buy them. I'm not going to buy 6 bottles of Coca-Cola just because it's on a good deal. Or for example, this budget energy drink. I don't drink energy drinks, so I'm obviously not going to buy it. But still, I always look at the flyer just to see what they have. This part is the monthly sale part. So these products are going to be on sale for a whole month, starting from Thursday until March for 4 weeks. Here, there are also like different types and different varieties of sales. This kind of bread or this soletti is just discounted by a certain percentage, or this marmalade as well, and this coffee, it's discounted with a certain percentage, and you can buy just one product and get the discount price, no problem. Then there are some which says Mangem Vorteil, which means that if you buy more, you get a discounted price. So here you have to make sure that you buy the amount of packages that they defined for you at the minimum to get the price. So for example here, if you buy 2, that's when you get the individual price of $5.99 per bag. So if you buy 2, you will actually pay 2 times $5.99. Or if you buy 3, you also pay $5.99 3 times. This is 2+1, so you have to buy 3 to get the discounted price. There was another Mangan Forte with the Philadelphia, you have to get minimum of 2 packages to get the $1.99. So there is a difference between this, where it says you have to get a minimum of 2, you have to get a minimum of 2, and here as well, you have to get a minimum of 2 to get the discounted price. And then there is this one, when it's 1 + 1 or 2 + 1. With the Kelly's chips, you have to get 2 or 4 or 6 to get the discounted price. If you buy 3, then you get 2 for the discounted price and 1 for full price. And the same here. Here you have to buy 3 or 6 or 9 to get this price, because this applies only for exactly 3 products. So that is the difference between the Mangan Forte and those that are marked with this green label of 1 + 1, 2 + 1, and here as well 2 + 1, 1 + 1. There is the difference between these. Let's talk about the holiday and thematic sales. Valentine's Day is coming up, so of course there will be a lot of sales around that topic. So sweets and flowers and anything that they can put into this category where they think, okay, this could be a good present for Valentine's Day. So there are buckets of flower and plants that are on a discounted price. And there are, of course, certain special Valentine's Day packaged chocolates and sweets. So this is something that you can always expect, that whenever some sort of holiday comes up, it can be also big holidays like Christmas or Easter, or smaller holidays like Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day is a thing already as well. Obviously, you cannot expect, for example, we also have now Chinese New Year coming up, but this is something that is not celebrated here in Austria. So unfortunately, in the normal grocery stores, you will not find Chinese New Year related discounts unless they are very well informed. I would be surprised to see that. I'm sure there are special Asian stores here in Austria who will take that into account. Then sometimes they also have a special flyer, an additional one, which this time they also have it here. In the summer, usually it is like barbecue stuff that they put on sale, and they have their special flyer for it. This time around, they have products of the region, so like local Austrian products from Austrian producers and farmers. These are produced in Austria, and then they have a special flyer for the products that belong into this category. And then, of course, we have the monthly sales. These same items appeared also in the other flyer already that we already looked at. So this is just listing the products separately, everything that is discounted for a month, or all the sales that they have throughout the month. But this flyer already included these 3 pages as well. So now let's talk about the Spar application, which is a mobile application that you can download to your Android or to your iPhone, and it gives you exclusive discounts, the -25% stickers in a digital form. You can collect your receipts in the app. There is a counter for your total savings for the year, and for each purchase, for each time you go to the store, you will see how much you saved in the app. You can also access the flyers in the app directly. You can activate specific coupons there, and on the website you can find a specific page for the app where you can have an overview in German of how it works. Let me give you a quick tour of my app. On the main page you can see my savings so far in the year. If you click on Rechnungen, you can see all your receipts. You can see how many -25% jokers you still have available and for which period of time. As you can see, I still had 4, and in here you can decide how many you want to activate at a time. You can automatically activate all 4, or you can deactivate them as you wish, one by one. For those who have the app, there are specific discounts. These also change every 2 weeks, I would say, and you can mark them so that the app would send you a notification close to the date when the discount expires. So if you want to use a discount, the app can notify you before the discount expires. And there are all kinds of discounts, but some of them only apply in certain stores, some of them only apply in the Interspar restaurant or in Interspar or only in Eurospar, so you would have to make sure to filter accordingly. I have currently filtered all discounts, but you can actually select just Eurospar and go through the list of discounts there, or select another one, Interspar, and see those discounts as well. So these were my 2023 receipts. I downloaded the app in August and I had a total of 50 euros and 70 cents savings in 2023. And if I select 2024, I can see that my total saving in February was 663 so far. In January it was 2876, and you can see the list of all of my receipts since I joined the application, and this is how an invoice looks like. My favorite receipts are those which have a lot of minuses on them. For example, this one. If you take a look at this receipt, you can see that the second item was a coffee, which was with minus 25% off. The third item were some eggs, and I used my 25% joker for it. The kiwi that I got was on sale with €1 discount, and an additional 25% sticker was used on it. The lemons were also with minus 25%. The paprika was 50 € discounted. The carrots were also 50 € discounted. The onions were 40 € discounted, and the bananas were 37 € discounted. And I also got mascarpone, which were 25% discounted with the joker. Another one where I got Nusi dairy-free milk. They had a Mengen Fortail, so I had to get 2 for the discounted price, which was, instead of 4.58 for 2, I paid 60 euros less, and there was also minus 25% off weekend on all Nusi products. Then I got some eggs. This time I got them full price. I got some soy milk as well, where also I got 2, and they had a 25% weekend discount on Spar veggie brand. I also got some yogurt from Alpro, and here I had to get 2 for a discounted price. So instead of 1.99 and a total of 3.98, I paid €1.40 less. I also got some tomatoes where I got 99% off. The tofu was on sale. If I got 2 instead of 1.99, I paid €1 less for 2 instead of 3.98, minus €1 plus. Because of the weekend sale for Spar veggie products, I got an additional 25% off. And then they also had Carpe Diem for sale if I bought 3 of them. As I mentioned, you can also access the weekly flyers of each Spar supermarket. It takes a little bit of time to load, but when you are in the supermarket, you might want to double check certain sales in case they are not marked obviously, and then you can just go into the app and look at the flyers there. Here you can also filter between the different stores. There is also a messages menu point. Every time there is a new receipt after your shopping available, they will send you a message with it. And there are also other messages, for example, about product callbacks. So in this case, for example, they have some tuna that is called back into the store. So if you bought it, you can bring it back and they will give your money back. And you have the option to receive your receipts in the app digitally only, and not getting it printed in the store and handed it over to you. Let's go shopping to Spar and let's see what they have on sale. As I mentioned before, today is Wednesday, the 7th, and this celery is already on sale as expected, even though it appears in the flyer, which is valid from the 8th. Same with this spring onion. And I also found the bio oranges for 179. I passed by the last aisle in the back to look at the Abverkauf shelf, which has all the discounted products which are getting close to their expiration dates. They are normally discounted with -25 or -50%. These can be limited edition items which are not anymore available, but they have some leftovers, or items that are getting close to their best by date. And here as well, there is also a section for products which should be kept cool. So today is Wednesday, the 7th of February, and I just quickly went to Eurospar because I needed a few things. And I had some coupons that I needed to use up today. Plus there were some sales on some of these fruits and vegetables. As I mentioned, the fruits and vegetables go from Monday to Saturday. These fruits and vegetables appear in the flyer from tomorrow onwards, even though they are already on sale. I got the celery from $1.49 instead of $1.99. The spring onion was 99 cents. These bio 1 kilo oranges were $1.79. So these were on sale as part of the fruit and vegetable sales. And I got a few other products. This one I got because I need it, and yeah, I bought it full price, $2.79. And then I got 4 other products because I had those 25% off coupons in the app, in the Spar application that I have on my phone. So I got this gluten-free bread mix. Instead of $2.89, I got 70 something cents off of it. Instead of $2.99, I also got discount 25% off of this, and 2 of these vegan tuna cans, which were also $2.99, and I got the discount, the 25% discount on them. So in total, 15.77 euros, and my savings today was almost 5 euros with all the discounts on all these products. So this is it. This is how I save money on groceries in Eurospar. I hope you liked this video. I hope it was useful. You found it helpful for you to understand how the discounts work, what to pay attention to, how can you get products cheaper, what to look out for, when are the new flyers coming out, when do the flyers apply, and so on and so forth. So it's like a practical guide for you to make the most of the sales in Eurospar. Next week I'm coming with a new episode, which is gonna be, I don't know yet exactly if it's gonna be Lidl or Billa, but those two are still coming up in the next 2 weeks. So make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button to be notified when I upload. And if you like this video, hit the like button as well. And I'm hoping to see you at my next videos. Until then, goodbye.